everyone, Monique here, Little Gems Jewelry Canada. Today we are going to be making some teardrop earrings. I'm going to use some hot pink beads, some black beads, some white beads. You're also going to need some jump rings. I have a tutorial on how to make your own jump rings. And of course, your ear wires. You'll also need your tools. And we're going to start that in just a moment. Hi everyone, Monique here, Little Gems Jewelry Canada. Today we're going to be making teardrop earrings. So you're going to need some thread. So you're probably wondering what this hot mess is. But anytime I make a necklace, I don't like having breaks in my necklace. So I always take too much thread. So what I do is with my leftover thread, I put it on one of these bobbins for when I make earrings. Okay, so we're gonna need thread. I'll bring it back. Okay, so I've got my thread. Let's find the end of it. Here we go. And I'm taking my beading needle. Teeny tiny needle. We're going to thread the needle. Okay. And then we're going to find the other end because this is made with single strand. And we're going to put that aside. Now we're going to grab our jump rings. We are going to close them up. Okay. Close them up. And I just like to give them a pinch each way to make sure they're nice and closed. So you're going to need 2 jump rings. Okay, again, when you're always closing these sideways. Okay. Make sure you give it a little squish and a little squish. Okay, now go back to your needle. We're going to go to that end. We're going to put it through our jump ring. And we want a nice long tail. Okay, and now what I'm doing, I'm holding that jump ring so I don't lose it, okay? And I want the part that's split apart at that end of my finger. Okay, now I'm going to tie the thread to the other end of the jump ring. Sorry, it's kind of tough doing it around a camera. So I'm going to do a box knot. And stay away from that opening. Okay. Now I'm going to go to my needle at the other end. And see how my knot is down here. And my opening's up there. We want to keep it like that, okay? Now, we're going to pick up 10 hot pink beads. Okay, 1, 2, let me zoom out just a bit. I feel like we're a bit too close. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Notice my beads are mixed up. It's because I drop my bead box once in a while. So 5. Okay, maybe we do have to zoom in. There we go. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now we're going to take 2 black. 1, 2. We're going to take 1 white and 2 black. Okay. Now we'll pull those to the end. And we're going to do 3 sections, okay? So that's what I call one section. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and come here, 10. Okay, and then 2 black, 1, 2, 1 white, 2 black. Okay, so there's our second section. We'll do another section. So 10, 2, 1, 2. Do another section and then just do the 10 pink beads and meet me back. Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3 sections and then just 10 beads. Now what we're going to do is we're going to our knot. We're going to go through the jump ring. And I'm kind of pinching it with my fingers, the thread as well, so that it gets nice and tight. And now we're going to go back down those beads, those 10 beads we just strung, okay? And we're going to go through all the beads back around to the other side. But since we went through the jump ring, let me just show you here. See, we've got our teardrop. So go through all those beads till you're back to the other side and then meet me back. So now you're coming out where your tail was. Do another knot and then like just a box knot. And then I want you to go down so you're coming out here. I want you to go down these beads. Go down about 3 or 4. I'm doing 3. Okay. Again, your split is at the top. You want these close together. And what this is going to do is it's forming a bridge here so that your 2 ends stay close together. See what I'm doing there? Okay. Now we're going to start doing knots. Again, make sure that split is at the top. So what we're going to do is you put your needle behind your work through your loop. Okay. Then, so my working thread is coming out this bead. I'm going to make a loop, and I want my thread, if it would cooperate, to be right there. See what I've done? I've moved my thread so that they're both around there. Now I'm going to go through my loop once, go through my loop twice, same direction. And now I pulled tight to form a knot. Did you see that? I hope you saw that. And then we're going to go down a few more beads. I'm going to go down 3. Okay. Now my working thread, we're going to do another knot. So see, my working thread's coming here. I put my needle behind there and I make a loop. See my loop here? Now I'm going to go through that loop once. I'm going to go through that loop twice. And now I'm going to guiding my knot so it's going where my thread is coming out. I'm going to pull tight, and then I'm going to go through a few beads. Now I'm going to do one more knot just before these black beads. Okay. And I make my loop. I'm going to go through my loop once, go through my loop twice, same direction, guiding my thread. See how my thread is all there? I'm going to pull tight, get a knot, and you never cut where you knot, okay? So we're going to go through a few more beads. Then we're going to cut. Okay, so we're going to go here. Sorry, I'm working around a camera. We're going to cut. Okay. Now taking your needle, you're going to take it off that thread. And going back to your long tail that I told you about. Told you to leave a long tail. We are going to thread the needle again. Okay. Okay, I just have to say, I never get threads this easily. You guys are like, good luck. Okay, so now I'm going to go down the opposite. So my thread is coming out here. I'm going to go down the opposite set of beads. Okay, and you see that keeps those top things close together. That gives you your teardrop, right? Okay. Now I'm just going to go through some beads, and then we're going to get our tools and our ear wires and complete the earring. Be right back. Okay, to finish off this section, I'm going to show you a trick that jewelers do, or at least home crafters do. So take some clear nail polish. And just to make sure that your threads don't go through the opening, you just give that a little polish. Okay. And then if you want to be doubly sure, give the opening a polish as well. Okay. So let that dry. And this would be a good time to make your second one, your second earring. But because we're doing this tutorial, we're going to move to the next step. Okay, so what you do now is you grab your ear wire. Okay, so you grab your ear wires and open the ear wire sideways, always sideways, and then attach your earring. Put it back nice and flush, and there, my friends, is your teardrop earring. I hope you like this video. Hit the like and subscribe. Of course, now you have to make the other earring. So quick recap, check the description for how to make your own jump rings. These are 10-aught seed beads. The thread I used was 6-pound fire line. I get mine from the fishing section because it's way cheaper than getting it from the crafting section. And yeah, I think that about covers it. So thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye now.